You've been told for years that cardio is the gold standard for fat loss, cardiovascular health, and overall fitness. But what if I told you that the very thing you've been taught to prioritize might not be the best option after all? Imagine this. What if I told you that strength training, something most people think of as just for bulking up or building muscle, is actually far superior for fat loss, metabolism, and longevity? It may sound counterintuitive, but stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand why strength training should take center stage in your fitness routine, and how combining it with cardio can optimize your results. It's a bold claim, I know, but after exploring the science, the physiology, and the long-term effects of each, it becomes clear that strength training offers benefits that go far beyond what cardio can deliver. So, let's break it down, because this could change how you think about exercise forever. First, let's give cardio the credit it's due. Cardio is short for cardiovascular exercise, which includes activities like running, cycling, swimming, and even dancing. These exercises are known for elevating the heart rate, improving endurance, and burning a significant number of calories during the workout itself. When people talk about fat-burning exercises, cardio is often at the top of their minds. This is because when you engage in a long-duration, moderate-intensity cardio session, your body primarily taps into its glycogen, stores stored carbs and fat stores for fuel. In theory, it sounds like a perfect strategy for fat loss. The more cardio you do, the more fat you burn, right? But here's where things start to get complicated. While cardio does burn calories, that calorie burning effect doesn't continue once you stop exercising. This is one of the critical distinctions between cardio and strength training. The number of calories you burn during a run or a bike ride is significant, but once you finish the activity, your body doesn't keep burning fat at the same rate. Sure, cardio might burn a lot of calories in the moment, but when you look at the overall impact on metabolism and fat loss, cardio's effects tend to plateau over time. Why is this the case? Well, when you engage in steady-state cardio, like running for an hour or cycling at a constant pace, your body adapts to the activity over time. This is called exercise-induced adaptation. Essentially, as your cardiovascular fitness improves, your body becomes more efficient at using fewer calories for the same activity. In other words, you burn fewer calories doing the same exercise, even though you're working just as hard. Let's not overlook the muscle loss that can occur from too much cardio, especially if you don't include any form of resistance or strength training. When you perform prolonged, intense cardio, especially in a calorie deficit, your body might start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This muscle loss can slow down your metabolism, and as we'll discuss in a moment, muscle is incredibly important for long-term fat loss. Without enough muscle mass, you're essentially decreasing your body's natural fat-burning furnace. Now, let's shift the focus to strength training. Strength training refers to any exercise that uses resistance to increase the strength and size of your muscles. This can include weightlifting, bodyweight exercises, or resistance band workouts. When you lift weights or perform any kind of resistance exercise, you create damage in the muscle fibers. Your body repairs this damage during rest, making the muscle fibers thicker and stronger. This process is called muscle hypertrophy. But here's the key difference. Strength training has a lasting impact on your metabolism. Unlike cardio, which primarily burns calories during the activity itself, strength training ignites something called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC. After you lift weights, your body requires extra energy to repair and rebuild the muscle fibers. This means your body continues to burn calories at an elevated rate for hours, even after you've stopped working out. But the real magic lies in the fact that strength training increases muscle mass. Muscle is metabolically active, which means it burns calories 24/7, even when you're not working out. On average, muscle burns about 6 to 10 calories per pound per day just to maintain itself. Contrast that with fat tissue, which burns only about 2 calories per pound per day. This is why someone with more muscle mass can eat more and still stay lean. When you build muscle through strength training, you boost your resting metabolic rate (RMR). This is the number of calories your body burns while you're just going about your day-to-day activities, walking, sitting, sleeping, or even watching TV. With a higher RMR, your body burns more calories, even when you're not actively trying to burn fat. But it's not just about calorie burn. Strength training has a far-reaching effect on hormonal regulation. When you lift weights, you stimulate the release of growth hormones and testosterone, two key players in fat loss and muscle gain. These hormones help increase muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body builds and repairs muscle tissue. This means the more muscle you build, the more fat your body can burn. In addition, strength training improves insulin sensitivity. This means your body is better able to process carbohydrates and store them as energy in your muscles, rather than storing them as fat. This is crucial for fat loss because insulin resistance is a key factor in weight gain, especially around the abdominal area. As we age, our ability to process insulin efficiently declines, which leads to fat accumulation. By strength training, you not only maintain muscle mass, but also prevent fat gain. So, with all of this information, you might be wondering, what's the bottom line? If cardio is great for burning calories, and strength training builds muscle and revs up your metabolism, which one is truly better? Well, the truth is, they both have their place in a balanced fitness regimen, but strength training gives you a significant edge when it comes to sustainable fat loss and long-term health. Cardio is great for improving cardiovascular health, enhancing endurance, and giving you a quick calorie burn. However, cardio's benefits plateau over time, and its calorie-burning effects stop the moment you stop running or biking. It also has the potential downside of muscle loss, which can hurt your metabolism in the long run. Strength training, on the other hand, is a metabolism-boosting powerhouse. It burns calories during the workout, but more importantly, it keeps your metabolism elevated long after you're done. Building muscle through strength training ensures that you continue to burn fat at rest, even while you're sleeping or working at your desk. Plus, strength training helps you preserve bone density, joint health, and muscle mass, all of which become increasingly important as we age. So, if you're looking for a long-term solution to fat loss, muscle gain, and overall health, strength training should be the cornerstone of your routine. Cardio should complement it, not replace it. For optimal results, aim to strength train about 3 to 4 times per week, focusing on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups. These exercises target multiple muscle groups and provide the biggest bang for your buck. On days when you're not lifting weights, add in some high-intensity interval training (HIIT) or short bursts of cardio to maintain cardiovascular health without overdoing it. In conclusion, strength training beats cardio for sustainable fat loss and long-term fitness. It builds muscle, revs up your metabolism, and continues burning calories even after you've finished your workout. While cardio is essential for heart health and calorie burning during the activity, it doesn't deliver the same long-lasting effects that strength training does. If you're ready to get started with strength training, you'll see not only a transformation in your physique, but a real change in your metabolism and overall health. So, prioritize strength training and use cardio strategically to round out your routine. Thanks for watching.